Hey guys, good morning. Heather Powers, I'm a grateful girl. So I'm out here on my morning walk with Buddy. Show you Buddy. Buddy. You see him? And I got thinking about the idea of flow, getting in your flow. How do you get in your flow and stay in your flow? You know, a lot of us have been in this shifting of how we do our life, from trying to figure everything out and having things planned and structured and following a certain prescribed course, to shifting it to knowing that when we are really tapped into that inner voice through contemplation and prayer and meditation, whatever that catalyst for you is, that you tap into that guidance, that internal GPS that we have. We operate from there, and our life source and all of the creation that flows out of us in all kinds of areas, whether it's finances or love or creative expression, all those things, it flows from the inside out, and it's no longer us trying to figure things out or follow certain programs or 20 steps on how to do this or that or the other. Your ideas become inspired. They're ideas that are unique to you. They're ones that give you joy when they come out. And there's a really subtle difference, but it's really a palpable one. And I've been finding, Jason and I are doing this 90-day meditation challenge. And what I'm finding in my meditation is that once I get really still, and we've been in for a little bit, my mind chatter begins to turn to these free-flowing ideas. And sometimes it's just absolutely just resting and, imagination ideas. And then sometimes it's these beautiful, creative ideas that are clearly from my higher being, not just ones that I tried to conjure up in my mind, but things that just all of a sudden flow out. So I encourage you, when you do your meditation, have your computer or your pen and paper ready afterwards, because sometimes those ideas are so rich you just got to write them down. But the idea of flow, getting in our flow and staying in our flow, and what it takes to do that. I was watching something Oprah Winfrey said the other day, and she said, my wish for everybody is that they would find out their purpose, their life purpose, and where their flow is, and get there and stay there at all costs as quickly as you possibly can. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're figuring out, A, what our purpose is, B, where the flow is. How do we tap into the flow? And how do we stay there? So the first one is, many of you might know what your purpose and your call is. There might be some of you that are just wondering, I'm not sure exactly what my gifts and talents are that can be of service, those things that give me joy. So if that's where you're at, I suggest meditation actually is the answer to all three of these things. Contemplation, meditation, going quiet. There's nothing to figure out. You already know. But it's about getting still enough in our heart and our mind where the abundance of ideas and creation can flow from. So if you're not sure, spend some time in the stillness. And there's no particular way that you have to do that, but develop a practice of quieting your mind. Get out of the routine. Set some time aside, and that can be walking, it can be in the stillness, in the dark, it can be with music. It's unique to everybody. The second thing is, how do you get in your flow? The best way to get in your flow is, again, meditation. And I sometimes, when I'm feeling like there's a flow block, I know that it's because I need to clear something. There's something within my soul that's wanting to be looked at and examined and released. That can be behaviors that we're struggling with. It can be relational issues that we're having. It can be things about ourselves that we know just need to shift. And so going into a meditation time or a stillness time and asking for whatever is the blockage, reveal it. It will be revealed. It may take a little time, but keep being consistent about it, and it will reveal itself. And then third is staying in the flow. How do we stay in the flow? Buddy's trying to get away from me here. How do we stay in the flow? Meditation, contemplation. And I would add to those two things is fellowship with other people that are on this journey. Because as you begin to emerge the butterfly that you are, the creative, amazing being that you are, linking up in intentional relationship with others who are choosing the same thing for their own life in their own unique way is so important. We encourage each other, we inspire each other, we end up wanting to collaborate with each other. And this is how we create a new world together. So, my prayer for you this morning is that if you're struggling to figure out what am I here for? What makes me sing? You know, and sometimes we take all this so seriously. What is my life's work? I want to challenge us to change that to, what is my life's work play? Because those things that we are empowered and designed to do create such joy in us. They're not exhausting. They don't burn us out. They don't make us weary. They give us joy and satisfaction and fulfillment. There was a scripture that I used to quote a lot. I see it very differently now, but the essence of it is the same. It says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Well, I would say learn to delight yourself in the stillness, the quietness of the infinite. And you will be given the desires of your heart. That is the flow. So go on and flow today, knowing that you are loved, you are assisted, you are guided, you are held, you are protected in every sense of the word. I'm Heather Powers. I'm a grateful girl, and I'm not going back. Have a good day.